I have not flown. Me, Zoe FPV, the person with the phrase "keep flying" plastered on her hexacopter in the AMA museum. A promise I told myself all those years ago: keep flying. Flying brings me peace. It makes me happy. It's simultaneously like creating art and dancing and flying. It's like flying FPV, especially with my machines so connected and a part of me. It's really hard to describe for those that are not in the know. And it's one thing to see someone flying with goggles on and be like, oh, that's cool. But it's another to understand what it means to people like me. This last year has been weird. I've seen and heard about numbers in the community kind of on the downturn as far as events go, and had issues trying to get off the ground. We've had tariffs that have made equipment very expensive, and now we're facing a potential ban on hardware that a lot of pilots use, especially freestyle pilots. Like, I'd say the majority of freestyle pilots have switched over to DJI hardware. And now there's a scarcity of the hardware, and it's hard to come by. And now there's potential for it to be banned at the end of December. And it kind of terrifies me. And I haven't had words for this over the last several months as far as like the industry goes. I really have had a hard time internalizing everything, because it's so bizarre to me that we live in a day and age where like our hobby is being this overregulated. And Stacy Abshire, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, posted a video recently that really struck a chord. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It's basically the FPV pilot manifesto. And with the FCC and the FAA effectively throwing around your little hobby and making it very unwelcoming, it's easy to get lost in all that. And it's good to have a reminder of, why it is we fly. And, a lot of us do this because it's not just a fun thing to do. It is therapeutic. I know I just flew for the first time in 2 months. And yes, I'm getting emotional. But you're not going to see my face on camera this time. Just have to listen to me. Things have been weird. Like, it's I haven't wanted to fly because, like, I don't know if I can get hardware right now. If I crash, that might be my last crash until I can get hardware to fly again. And I don't know if I have the money or funds to really put into that. And when you're flying 3D, especially with what I've been doing and testing and development, like, I've had a lot of crashes lately. I've had a lot of crashes this past couple of years. And I've broken a lot of hardware. And I haven't been making a bunch of money. I've been doing it mostly for the love of the sport and making the impossible possible. And honestly, I've been very thankful to be able to do all the amazing things I've done with AM32 and Betaflight, GemFan. My tattoos, the sponsor has been amazing. My motors with VCI, like, they're dank. Like, I'm really, really happy with everything I've been able to accomplish in just the last couple of years. Not even talking about all my past accomplishments. We're just talking about stuff I've done since I've come back into the scene. And I want to keep pushing, but like, I don't know how. And this isn't like, oh, I don't know where I'm gonna live, or I need a job. Like, yes, I need a job. If you're looking to hire me, please hire me. I am I wouldn't say desperate, but like, I would love to work in the industry that I'm good in and I have experience in and I have a resume in. And right now, living in the Central Valley has made it hard to find work. And I've been looking for places in the Bay Area. I've been looking at Los Angeles and San Diego. Heck, I've even been looking on the East Coast for jobs. Um, and it's I need to do the thing I'm good at. But in all of that, that is the work end. That is the making money doing the thing I'm good at, which is being a good pilot, getting a good shot, and engineering good solutions. And I've done those things consistently through my time in drones, both with nothing in my pocket and with the backing of companies. Like, it doesn't matter, like, I've persisted. And that's the thing, is like, I don't want this to just be a hobby. I want to do this as, a full-time job. And I'm getting closer to that. Like, I've done some consulting lately. I've had a couple students paying for coaching. But like, even with that, it's really hard. I just really haven't had the money to dump into hardware to fly freestyle. And, I don't have DJI as a sponsor for equipment. I don't have a video system equipment sponsor, which is a big thing. And likewise, I don't have a dedicated sponsor for ESCs and flight controllers. My only dedicated sponsor really is Tattoo, because Tattoo is the best battery in the business, and they have been consistently for 10 years. Just plugging them because they've always supported me, even when I've taken breaks from flying. And, I want to fly with the best hardware, and I want to push the industry in the directions that I can. And I've largely not wanted to take hardware sponsorships because I don't want to get locked into one manufacturer, right? No, I think it's like a disservice for the community if I do that. And so that's also a double-edged sword, because like, I need hardware. And I do reach out to companies, but sometimes my emails go into the oblivion box and are never seen. And it's honestly been a struggle to get the hardware that I need to do the things that I'm good at and want to push for. And my 3D stuff has gotten really good lately, but like, my video systems are failing. Like, I've been reusing the same hardware now for like 5+ years. And you can only glue things back together so much. You can only bash a circuit board so much before it just completely doesn't want to work and it is not happy. And so like, that's one of my problems. Like, I have video systems that are failing. I have quads that are have problems, and going out to fly is not freeing. It is very, very difficult. But yeah, I don't want this video to be super, super long. If you want to support me, go check out my Patreon. I'm going to be removing all the hardware goals and things. And it's basically like, if you want to support my content, what I do, go hit me up on monthly on that. Like, I haven't been pushing my Patreon lately because I've been really trying to transition to working in the industry and not trying to hold out my little digital panhandle and be like, hey, yo, if you want to support me, put the money there, huh? Thank you, huh? It just, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, like, it does help. And likewise, like, I'm not going to stop flying. I'm going to keep the promise that I made myself all those years ago. But also, like, I don't know what flying in the future looks like for me right now. Like, hardware is scarce. I am very low on VTXs. And it's a shame because I literally just got a brand new pair of G2 goggles for my birthday as a present from my friends and my girlfriend. And I was super stoked on that. And now I don't have hardware to use with it. And it's really a bigger thing. It's just like, I don't know where I fit in the industry right now. And that is soul crushing, because I know I fit somewhere. My health has been doing a lot better. My pain has been a lot more managed. Like I don't know. Like, I've been putting in the work, and it feels like the world around me has been falling apart. And I can't hold the world together. But I can point it out. If you as a pilot want things to get better, spread the message. Go check out Stacy's video, the FPV Pilot Manifesto. I know everything's crazy right now, but try to hold out hope. Like, things will get better, I think. Like, the hobby industry needs to survive in one form or another for the commercial industry to thrive. And that's always been my view, and that's always been kind of how it's worked in a lot of different places. And just go fly safe, you know, like overall there still hasn't been like a person killed from our little hobby. Like, there's been a lot of fear-mongering around it, and there's definitely been more fear-mongering around no deaths than fear-mongering around things that actually do kill people. And so, like, I don't know, just be safe out there. Go fly smartly. Follow the rules and regulations when you can. And just don't do anything stupid. Like, and I'm hoping things will, you know, we gotta form around things. Like, do we form around the AMA? Do we beg them to start championing the FPV pilot and what they need and their needs? Do we start a new organization? Do we, you know, push for the FPV Freedom Coalition to do more? Like, I don't know what the answer is right now. I just know that we as a community need to come together more and bring the vibe back to FPV. Because, I don't know, I've been talking to a lot of people, and it feels like the vibe in FPV is kind of dead. And I want to do another video on that later, but for now, I just wanted to post a quick little video. I'm still here. I still love you all. A big thank you to my amazing girlfriend, Cassie, for putting up with me for the last few months. My friend Anthony for being awesome. All my friends, Luna, Crystal, Allie, Space, Danish, Grand, people that I talk with on a daily basis. Thanks for being in my life. Lady FPV, thank you for being a friend. Yeah.